Johannesburg and relating the theme, art, gentrification, and urban communities to my community back home, what I can highlight is, unlike here in America, and what I have noticed, art in Uganda is largely associated with poverty and low or no levels of education until recently when it is beginning to take a new way. Emerging artists in recent years, mainly the youth, see entering the arts industry, mainly music and performing arts, as an alternative to education and formal employment to break the cycle of poverty. Indeed, the assumptions have proven to be true because we see many renowned artists like Ragadi, who is a renowned musician, but is now representing Uganda as an ambassador to Burundi. We see Katorubama and Judith Babidie. Katorubama is a renowned comedian. Judith Babidie is a renowned gospel artist. Currently, they are members of parliament after the recently concluded presidential elections. As a result of this kind of influence, many youths move from rural areas and occupy largely the urban slums where they can get affordable housing and affordable services for livelihood. It is these urban slums that are the main target of gentrification in Uganda. Urban slum development programs in Uganda are largely privatized. This means that mainly the private corporations do not take care of the occupants in those areas. So this privatization displaces mainly the low-income populations and the small business investments. This affects mainly the youths who are largely concentrated in these slum areas, and the women, also the minority groups. Among the largely affected minority groups are the disabled survivors of acid attack violence. My community engagement work mainly focuses on addressing challenges associated with acid attack violence under the Center for Rehabilitation of Survivors of Acid and Burns Violence, CERESAV, an organization I founded in 2012 after my attack in December 2011. Much as I am honored tonight, based on what I have heard and read about Iris Marion Young, I cannot in any way compare my work to Iris's many years of remarkable contribution in the field of social justice. But just like Iris, I am deeply passionate about addressing oppression of women and girls, which is one of the leading factors contributing to gender-based violence in Uganda. Acid attacks are an escalated form of domestic violence, largely affecting women like me and children like my two daughters who are here tonight. The goal of my community engagement is to give a voice to the many women and girls that are institutionally oppressed and to put a face to the problem that is rarely discussed in many debates and dialogues, yet it continues to claim many lives in different parts of the world, including India, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Nepal, Pakistan, and recently Colombia and the UK, with a few cases here in the United States of America. Addressing such a sensitive human security issue is not only requiring commitment from advocates and activists, it also requires involvement of other actors, especially researchers, to help put evidence to the problem and open up debates for policy intervention. There is dire need for research, documentation, and informed policy and better programming. It is for this reason that I am at IMYSpeech now. I am deeply grateful to Professor Picard and your wife for for encouraging me to return to school while I tried to figure out how best I could bounce back after my tragic acid attack and the challenges that I experienced. Honestly, that afternoon when we sat at Mr. Chicken, when you asked me if I really considered coming back to school, I wondered, after so many years being out of school, what I would really do. And honestly, I thought I was going to embarrass you. But I said yes, because I had that desire, much as I had the experience to address the challenges that acid attack survivors face in Uganda. I lacked the skill and the specific knowledge. And I am so grateful to IMYSpeech and the Global Studies Center for opening up their doors to give me the scholarships that I needed to pursue this program in international development and human security. I appreciate my return to school because of the rich body of knowledge and the training that I'm getting from the different professors like Dr. Moge Finkel, professors like Alfredson Lisa, professors like Dr. Picard himself, Dr. Jeremy Weather, who teaches me quantitative methods, which is really centering my work. I am getting the training that I need to perform better in this field. Community engagement with minority groups like acid attack violence survivors requires a holistic approach that I acknowledge. I cannot say that my engagement alone is enough to address the problem, so I cannot take sole credit for this award because there are so many people involved. As I work to advocate for legislative change and for programs to address our needs as acid attack violence survivors, I appreciate the work done by other actors in the field who are contributing to the zero tolerance goal. It is for this that I thank the work done by ASS Social Fund for Hidden Peoples and Bright Kids Uganda, through Bright Kids Uganda, to promote social entrepreneurship among acid attack survivors, as this promotes empowerment, which is very important for our community reintegration after attacks. And finally, I am grateful to all my friends, the IMYSpeech family, for the support that you give me, my classmates, my family back home, who continue to give me the moral support and the encouragement in different ways and at different levels. And last but not least, I thank my daughters for the resilience they continue to demonstrate through everything that I do. It is for you that I am motivated to continue doing the work that I do. And tonight, as I stand here to receive this award, I dedicate it to you because I believe one day you too will be agents of change to someone. Thank you.
I'm pleased to present you with this gift and this cash award. And